Hey everybody, welcome back. So right now I've got a electrical diagnostic tip for you. So this is a connector. Get it over here where it's visible. This is a connector that was replaced on a Mercedes. It had actually been repaired before, and we can see this broken wire right there. So that's where the wire was broken. So this one has been cut off, and I put a brand new connector with 2 new terminals on. Furthermore, this connector would never worked anyway because of some other reasons. So let me swap this camera around just a little to where I can aim it down some more. All right, so the next thing we need to do when doing this, I mean, obviously there's resistance checks, voltage drop checks, and things like that we can check from our power supply to here, or from the DME, ECM, whichever you want to call it, to this side, because this is the activation wire. But before we do all that, we need to do what's called a pin drag test. So this is the connector that came off the car, which the car had a fault for the camshaft actuator, which is what this connector came off of. And I have another old broken terminal with one of the pins still in it. So we can put that in, and we can see there is no resistance. It's hard to hear, but there's no resistance on either one of these wires, and it just falls off. Now here is another connector, same kind of connector, off of a salvaged harness, and we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to put this pin in and see that there's actually quite a bit of resistance to pull that pin back out. So if you're doing electrical diagnosis and you check your wiring and everything is good, you know, to what you checked, the voltage specs, resistance specs, things like that, and everything works out well, the next thing you really want to do is do a pin drag test. So find another pin that's the same as the terminal that goes in the other end, and put them together and see if there is resistance coming apart. So if you have some resistance, like you can see that I have to kind of stretch these wires to get them to come apart, that's good. If you put them in like this and it'll just basically fall off of the terminal, that's bad. So you may have just a poor connection because of a loose or faulty connection. But anyway, that's what I wanted to share. So that's how to check pin drag on a connector. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and leave me a comment about what else you'd like to see as far as diagnostic tips, and I will do my best to create a video for that. Thanks guys, and hope to see you again soon.